Hello everybody, Glitch Trooper here again, back for some more Magic Duels Story Mode, and this time we're going with Amonkhet. And it is an interesting story, and it leads into events that happen later on. There was only a short break in what sets you can say really work with the storyline when it comes to between here and MTG Arena, but it kind of continuously leads at the same time. So just kind of knowing what built up to said craziness would be kind of an interesting idea. But here we go. Amonkhet. As an initiate on Amonkhet, you've been told of the glorious afterlife promised to the worthy by the god pharaoh. But the path to become worthy is tumultuous. 5 brutal trials that challenge every part of your being. You've honed your body, your mind, and your soul. Can you withstand the tests of the 5 gods? So, yeah, there's reasons for this whole thing, and we're getting into that now. So I think I'm going to do the Trial of Solidarity. Or wait, have I already done that one? I think I may have already done that one. Just a moment. Okay, I just thought I had because it would have been my normal rhythm, but no, it's actually that I was just going to and didn't get to it yet because I did that whole thing with MTG Arena, so yeah. Okay, so now we can kind of continue. The 2 sons of Amonkhet illuminate the city as you march with your fellow initiates toward the monument before you. You prepared for this day since birth, the commencement of your journey to prove yourself worthy in the eyes of the god pharaoh and the 5 gods. You begin at Oketra's monument, where you and your companions must demonstrate solidarity to survive. In the vast interior of the monument, the first trial begins. The goal is to retrieve the arrow of Oketra from the hands of her powerful guardians. Your group rushes forward in formation to seize the arrow. One of the guardians, a majestic angel, holds it high overhead. Okay. Play first, and I play as Naheb, actually. He's the initiate going through this. I could have sworn I did this before. Did I stockpile a video or something? Maybe. See, that's a good startup. It's good to have one of those ready, so... at the same time, I think I'll just play Stone Quarry now, so that I have it out for later. I'm gonna have to check, but I could have sworn... playing this shouldn't be too big of a thing to do again. Fanbearer, those can be semi-annoying. Cliff Top Retreat, might put that out now, just because I can. And I'm gonna burn that out because it has the ability to tap creatures, so don't want them using that too terribly much. Just pay 2 generic mana, tap it, it taps a creature. Used against you, that can be kind of annoying, because that's a general ability that I can just keep using. Oh, that's a good one. But I'm going to go playing my Ancrop Crasher. Because it has haste. Also has an ability that it can use when being exerted, but I'm not going to use that because there's nothing in my way. But basically what'll happen is if you exert that, then it'll remain tapped the next turn, but then one creature won't be able to block the turn that you're exerting, so you can just kind of zoom past something with it. I just dashed in for some damage. Unwavering Initiate. Vigilance and Embalm. Here we go. I will have Glory-Bound Initiate ready. I think I'll go in for the Exert this time. So Exert you. You cannot block this. So I'm going in kind of just going in on a blitz. Compulsory Rest. enchanted creature can't attack or block, and it has pay 2 generic mana, sacrifice this creature, you gain 2 life. So they're a little... Oh. They did that one. I'll actually do that because I've got a creature that can actually let me revive that one later. So gained a couple life there. More land. Nice. Devoted Cropmate has a really good exert ability. If you exert while attacking with that one, you can revive a creature back from the graveyard to the battlefield directly. Although it does have to have a mana, like a converted mana cost of 2 or less. So there's a bit of a consequence. I won't block you because I'm going to be doing something else special. But basically, because they have a converted mana cost of 3, you can't actually have them revive each other. Oh, here comes an Bomb ability. Ketra's Attendant. Okay. Searing Spear. 3 damage to target creature or player. I could put this one out. But I'd rather blast this out of my way. And once they've been embalmed, they're a token and they can't be revived further. Okay, let's exert, confirm. You're not going to be able to block. You're going to be brought right back from the grave to the battlefield. And I'm going to deal 6 points of damage this turn. True Heart Twins is a pretty good card because it has an interesting ability that you can exert it, but whether or not you do, if you exert any creature, then creatures you control in general get +1/+0 until the end of that turn. So just the more of them you're exerting in one shot, the stronger they get. Another Fan Bearer. Okay. Anointed Procession. Okay, here's a very interesting enchantment. If an effect would create 1 or more tokens under your control, it creates twice that many of those tokens instead. And that's in general tokens. That's not just creature tokens. That is every kind of token. So, yeah, that's a pretty good card to combo with other things in this game. Another Stone Quarry. Okay, True Heart Twins. Now you're coming in. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead. Gonna do this. Gonna fire up and exert. Because Glory Bound Initiate's special ability is pretty intense. And it's gonna be powered up a bit further. But it gains, yeah, I knew that this was gonna happen, but I can revive it on a later turn. But it gains +1/+3 until end of turn and lifelink, so it gets pretty impressive. Which one do I want to smash first? Because I'm going to be able to crush both of them. I think just in case they do things, I'm going to have the Fan Bearer go first. Because that ability to tap your creatures can be very annoying. I'm still going to gain 5 life off of this. And see how it powered up? That was because of the special ability of the True Heart Twins. So just because it exerted, everything got powered up, and then I gained a little extra oomph there. Honored Crop Captain. Okay. Whenever Honored Crop Captain attacks, other attacking creature gets +1/+0 until of turn. There's going to be a lot of damage stacking on this one. Either way, I'm crushing something here. So have you attack to bring back that. Have... See, if they both exert, they're going to be powered up significantly. I'm going to have you attack, but not actually exert. Okay, so you and you exert. I will have this one unable to block, return you from the grave. And double power up. This is a lot of damage, just saying. So they have to block or die one way or the other. Crunch. And True Heart Twins itself survived. So they could not block that all. This is over. So that was just an absolute rampage. And now we can continue with the story. So, me versus Trial of Solidarity. Pretty interesting. The thing is, each of the trials, whether or not... Well, in this particular way that it does things, it'll have it where it says Trial of, and which one it is, but then it'll have the deity presiding over it. So in this case, it was Oketra the True. So it's got her picture on it, even though it's not her technically fighting you, per se. Although most of these do have that particular god card in the deck, so you could wind up fighting Oketra. Or later on, like Hazoret, Bantu, or Ronus. When it comes to the next one, is a bit more sophisticated, and I may have to go through it myself again, just to remind myself how to do it, because it's not exactly a regular combat scenario. It's more of a puzzle. So you never... I don't think you ever really face Kefnet the Mindful. But there is a lot of pass-fail on that one, so I'm going to have to remind myself how to do it, because it's kind of a special gauntlet there. But it's not something too big, so I'll probably be able to remind myself how to do it pretty fast. So for next time, I'll be able to get that one ready. But this one is now on with the story. Oh yeah, did have red spells in this one. Arrow in hand, you reach Oketra's audience chamber. She greets you warmly as you fall into line to receive the token of her favor, an intricately inlaid cartouche. It hovers before you before settling into your trembling hands. The metal is warm and soothes your nerves as you prepare for the next trial. Now, even though it's described as a physical object, as being like made of metal and everything, whenever you're actually having cartouche cards in the game, and they're like a special kind of this, they are an enchantment with a subtype of cartouche. So it's kind of a bit different than you might think. I mean, you're basically being awarded enchantment components that are like badges to say that you passed the trial. So as that goes along, things get interesting. And you gotta love the whole Egyptian theme they've got going here. So Amonkhet, very special set. For now, I'll be logging off. Hope to hear from you all later. Bye for now, everybody, and remember, Friday Night Magic